looks like. Stick around. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I freaking hate it. Hate it with every fiber of my being. I hate it. Hey old man, where are you? Calling old man winter. Why is it 91 degrees out here in the middle of October? Anyway, hello there from Smoky Goodness 2.0. Welcome to what may be the longest video I've ever made. We've got a whole lot of facets with this video. Going to be doing a product review or two or possibly three. The main star of our show is the G'rillaQue, which arrived in the mail here just a couple of days ago. Right out of the box, there's a bunch of things I really like about the G'rillaQue. I'll get into that in a moment. I'm going to be recreating Greg over at Ballistic Barbecue's barbecue sauce that he made last week. Killer stuff. To make a long story short, we're going to have to take about 10 or 12 trips into the Wayback Machine. I think we should do that right now. We'll go back 2 nights ago. Stick around. All right, we're starting off with 2 strips of thick cut bacon. This is Wright brand bacon, the bigger, bolder bacon. No, I'm not doing a commercial here. And we want to kind of mince this up. I'm going to leave these a little bit more chunky, or chunkier than Greg did. Kind of like it that way. All right, here we're adding 4 cloves, or the minced equivalent of 4 cloves of garlic. We've got a half cup of beer here. This is Copper Alt from the Zipline Brewery right here in Lincoln. And we're going to bring all of this to a boil. Okay, you may notice I'm skipping a step here. Greg used ketchup and sriracha. We have this. This is genuine, real sriracha ketchup. It's from Huy Fong Foods. You gotta respect that rooster. Somebody at Huy Fong Foods came up with the idea, the brilliant idea of combining ketchup and sriracha all in one. And let me tell you something, it is good. This is 1/4 cup of dark soy sauce. This is actually a double fermented soy sauce. Right here I have half a cup of brown sugar. And about 2 tablespoons of that sauce that everybody knows but no one can pronounce.
Worcestershire? Worcestershire?
Something like that. And 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And we're gonna drop the heat down a little bit on this and let it reduce just a little bit. Like I mentioned before, I'm making this 2 days out because I want these flavors to blend together. So let's get some ribs on the grill. And another return trip to the Wayback Machine to show you how we prepared these ribs, although you've seen me do this probably 10,000 times. Alright, here's the G'rillaQue. First thing you'll notice, there's no covering here. This one, unlike the Smokinator, is not locked into this side of the grill, so you can move this all around. You can get it as close or as far away as you want. Truly 2-zone cooking. A couple of things I really like about this is that there's a lot more room for water here. This will hold a lot more water. You know, I might just be able to do my 4-flip procedure right here. You can see her right here. Anyway, we're going to set this up just like I used to do with the Smokinator. I'll show you that right now. Alright, similar to the way I used to work with the Smokinator out here. With the G'rillaQue, I've got about 50 unlit charcoal over there. Over here in this little charcoal chimney, I've got 12 coals that I'm about to light. We'll add them to the unburnt coals, get the ribs on, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. After about 12 minutes, these coals are all ashed over. Just going to add them to the fire, or what will be the fire. Okay, I've got some boiling hot water here. Trying not to put it on the coals. A drip pan. It's not going to give us full coverage, but that's okay. The grate. Making sure that you get the flappy part over the coals. And our ribs, which have been sitting in that Tango Spice Midnight Espresso all night long. And here you've got true two-zone cooking. So I have high expectations for the G'rillaQue. That smoke you see is from a chunk of mesquite that I have down there. The bottom vent is closed about halfway. This top vent is closed about halfway, as per everybody else who owns a G'rillaQue. What I've learned from watching their videos. So this is a set it and forget it. I'm going to put a thermometer in here and we're just going to let this go. There will be no spritzing. I'm going to let the G'rillaQue do all the work. So this is going to be good. Stick around. The night blazes on. It's still in the mid-80s out here, long after sundown. I had to move the grill over a little bit. I've got a light out here. But other than that, I haven't opened the grill at all. And we've been holding rock solid at 250 degrees for 2 hours now. This is the first time I'm taking a look at what we've got. And what I'm going to do right now is these 2 racks. Some even cooking going on here. Just like that. Like that. And like that. How we doing with water? Okay, the water level. We still have 3/4 the amount of water that we had when we started 2 hours ago. I am digging the G'rillaQue. So far it's getting A plus, 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 plus. We'll be back. All right, we are 4 hours and some change into this. Moments ago, and I mean just literally moments ago, I opened the bottom vent all the way, and as you can see, the temperature rose almost like that. I mean, this thing is, with the G'rillaQue, your bottom vent becomes very reactive. It's almost like having a dial, an oven dial on the bottom of your Weber. Amazing, I love this thing. And the reason the bottom vent is wide open, and I want a high heat, because I'm going to take these ribs over to the direct side, right over the coals. I'm going to do the old 4-flip trick on that. Up till now, I have never been able to do a 4-flip on the grill that I cook the ribs on. It's always required another grill. That will not be the case. I've got a very hot, you can see it, very hot screaming direct zone, and perfect. There's enough room for a 4-flip, I do believe, so let's give it a try. Let's see what we've got. We've got Nirvana. We got a little breakage there too. All right, we're gonna do our 4-flip procedure. Actually, I'm gonna start it over here. Searing them like this puts a nice kind of char on them. It also breaks down that membrane that, if you'll remember, we just scored. The wife prefers it that way. All right, here is some of Greg's sauce that we made a couple of nights ago. Really thick. It smells amazing. Oh man. You can taste the bacon, sriracha. All right. And we want to quickly hit this side. Some of that killer sauce. Right. And flip number 4. Caramelize that sauce on the membrane side there for a moment. All right, let's get this one off. We'll do the other one. All right, flip number 1. Where's that number 2? Ballistic barbecue sauce. It is really good. Lips here, I'm just going by what looks and feels right and smells right. So that was flip number 3. Final caramelization of the sauce on the membrane side will be flip number 4. Look at that, huh? Right. A little bit more there. A little bit more there. Greg, your sauce is awesome. Caramelize it. It's nirvana. Let's go eat.